Martin is airing season 2, episode 26, The Hoedown in Motown. When Stan sells the radio station, the new owner changes the format, so Martin must play country western music to keep his job.
This is a classic, Steve. WZUP? I didn't know it was for sale, Steve. It starts off with Jerome just at Nipsey's talking to a couple ladies, having some fun. He's just throwing out like some great lines, Steve. You know, he's really macking pretty hard. It's Jerome. But then I think this guy's name is Shag, but the guy from the fucking barbershop,
Yeah.
he comes in. And I like this guy's vibe, Steve. I think he's cool, and he's got a cool little lisp and look. And he unfortunately doesn't have a lot of tact because he just walks up to Jerome mid Mac and is like, I just want to just say I respect you. He's just like interrupting a man and just right mid Mac, Steve, basically.
It's me, Lil Dog. I want to be like you, man. I heard you got all the honeys. First of all, who is you? I'm Lil Dog.
I'm Lil Dog. He basically is like, all right, let me give you some game. Watch me work, little dog. And he goes up to not the girls he stopped been talking to because they're here. There's a couple other ladies further down on the bar. He walks up to them. He proposes Mona Lisa because you most definitely a work of art. And the girl's just basically like, ew.
Girl, I want to drink your bath water. It's all right. Breath smell like a whole bowl of sausages.
But as he's getting rejected, Jerome turns around and dude, Lil Dog is now Big Dog because he's got them all around and they're fucking just putting their fingers through his really weird hair. He's got a gold tooth. They're loving it. Jerome's not appreciative, Steve. That's disrespectful.
Where you going with my fresh buns? Where my buns going? You heard what the man name is? Lil Dog. How you gonna get love and affection when he can't even get a
Credits great. We talked about the shitty credit music in season 5. We're not there yet. This is good. And then we cut to WZUP, and Sean's looking for Stan. He can't find him anywhere. Martin's just in the DJ booth, and they haven't seen him for a while. And then
3
two
days.
like Men in Black dudes come in, fucking straight up agents from the Matrix, come in looking for Stan on behalf of the IRS. Steve.
Looking for Stan Winters. I think this is the first time we find out his last name, and they're playing dumb.
That's names, dude.
Like Stan who? Stan Winters, you know, the owner of WZUP. Oh, Stan. Oh, he's in his skin.
Bitch.
Yeah.
They're not giving up anything. They don't give Stan up, even though they're looking at the FBI or whatever. And the guys are like, well, hey, you know, we're gonna go, but you just need to tell Stan he's got 1 week to pay up, or WZUP, we're gonna knock this building down.
We come back to Martin's. We find out Stan hasn't paid his taxes in 20 years. Cole's like, man, I don't know what we gave them money for anyway. All they give us is cheese.
And then Sean comes in with a tape, Steve. This would never happen now. He comes in with a tape. They throw it in, and we cut to the tape. Stands in like a chair. He's basically, it seems like about to get some sort of crazy plastic surgery to hide his identity.
Yeah.
He's like doing like make me famous shit where he's like, give me Al B. Sure's brows and give me this and that.
Give me Yaphet Kotto's nose, Mick Jagger lips, and Al B. Sure's eyebrows.
It's actually one brow, Steve. It's just one continuous brow, to be honest with you. But Stan then takes a minute. He's like, Martin, I need your help. I need $20,000 to help me pay the government. Also, that last check I gave you might bounce, so maybe don't try to just give me a couple weeks.
The man is on my ass, Martin. I need your help. I know I siphoned the gas out your car, stole some money off your desk, but I need help, Martin.
Damn. But Martin's stunned, Steve. And also, just side note, you have probably one of the most accurate stands of all time. So just shout out to that. But Martin's stunned. He's potentially unemployed, but Pam loving it, loving it. Looks like you're gonna be out of job, bruh.
But
Fucking-
but Martin's got a plan. He's like, you know what, man, Stan, if he loses this radio station, I'm gonna lose my job. So we gotta figure out a way. And Tommy's like, look, how you gonna come up with $20,000 in such a short time? Look, Tommy, I'm stressed right now. I don't have time for bald-headed reasoning. Hey, matter of fact, everybody get out. You Black Eyed Peas, get up out of here. Afro Man, you get up out of here. And then Cole's like, oh, what about your woman's head? Ain't nothing wrong with my head, Cole.
yeah, she's got a little like short due right now. So he gets everybody out, and then we cut because he's got to work quick here. So he's only got a week, so we cut to the Stan Aid Radiothon that he's putting on at WZUP. He starts it off. They're there. They even got the screen, Steve. They got like a little fucking screen with the numbers. They can keep track. He takes a call. The first call he gets, he's like, man, the shit's lighting up. This is great. And the lady calls, the answers is like, this motherfucker owes me $500.
Oh,
But then, oddly enough, Stan calls in next, which is a surprise.
don't worry about the money. I sold WZUP, Martin.
What? And then he finds out that the guy's actually about to be there too, the new owner. So that's a little off-putting. It's a pretty sudden change. But he also is like, who'd you sell this to? And then as soon as he says that, like the embodiment of Foghorn Leghorn, I don't know. It's just like the most southern dude of all time comes in.
And he's like, wee-haw.
Oh,
This ain't a country music station. Stan done screwed me over. Hi, I'm Red McMasters.
New owner of Wee-Ha Radio. It's going to be the new go-to for country music in Motown, Steve. But Sam's a slick guy. Sold him a country music station that wasn't a country music. Very Stan. I love that.
Very Stan.
Stan done ripped me off.
And then the next scene, he's already in gear, man. Because he's like, what's up? I mean, wee-haw! Another hour of Charlie Pride, the first brother of country, and the only brother, last time I checked. We'll be back after I choke this chicken.
He tells Sean, who comes in, he's like, man, shit's depressing, dude. It's all a bummer. And Sean's like, actually, I'm from a trailer park. It just reminds me of home.
Yeah.
And I get it.
I feel like I'm the man.
But this is where Red comes in, covered in soot. He just got done putting out an oil rig fire. He's fucking putting soot in the air. And Martin's like, look, man, the format isn't working, okay? This is Motown, Detroit. And I know a city is scary for a little country boy like you. He's like, what with all the horseless carriages going around?
Flying
machines in there. But Red's like, you know what? We're going to crack this egg, Martin. You're going to do it. I think you can. He's like, give me a wee-haw right now on air. I want to hear it. Give me it.
Give a little wee-haw. Dance, boy.
And then Martin he does give him a wee-haw, but it's like that of like a psychiatric patient. It's scary almost.
Begrudgingly. Back to Martin. Gina, he tells her, like, I don't know if I can do another day of this music. Every time I play it, I feel like you sneaking around on me, Gina. Drinking, fornicating.
What you doing? What you doing, Gina? Charlie Pride can't just get me through this. He only has such a big catalog. There's only a couple tracks I can play. So Gina's like, yeah, I just don't think you're giving this shit a chance, though. Just like think of it from a different perspective.
You need a job.
Yeah. She's like, and also you gave me this, and she shows him that ring. He will tell you how much it cost. Yeah. It was this many Discmans or whatever. He's got it all, the mathematics out. So I guess he's got to put that fucking shit. He's got to put that hat on, Steve. Get that big ass belt buckle out, some boots, get the scoot. And
you know what? Some of the shit I can kind of get with. One day I mix some Snoop Dogg's gin and juice with it. You know what I'm saying? Rolling down the thing. But back at the station, he's like, yeah, this here Marty Payne. They even have a song, him and Sean. If you walk away from me, I just love you from behind, from behind, from behind.
If you'd only turned around, true love is what you find. But if you walk away from me, I'll just love you from behind. It's a banger, Steve. I got to give him credit. One day in, he's already writing hits. I thought it was pretty good. Red comes in, sees this whole show going on where Martin's fucking boot scooting and line dancing and shit. Like, he's doing it all. And Red's just sitting there, like, taking it in, like, God damn, you really fucking giving your all at this shit, aren't you, Marty?
Yeah. You know what? At first, I thought it was all about downtrodden music and just making people sad. But Red, it's about sharing all your pain and your heart. You know what, Martin? Remember when I told you I wanted to put the move back in Motown? I lost my damn mind. Our numbers in the crap, Martin, and I blame you. You know, I thought you were gonna bring like a street savage thing to it, but
Like
you're
an urban
corny.
gangsta cowboy type situation, but you're just corny, man.
It's not happening.
And then he's like, "Oh, you want edge? You
Oh,
want edge, Red?
you want
Okay.
street?
You know what? Go ahead and take a seat because I think we're about to come back on it. I'm feeling edgy. We're about to
Yeah.
make history here." And then Martin goes live. We don't get to hear a lot of what he says because it's bleeped, but Red's loving it, Steve.
I want to tell you something about our new owner, Red McMasters. Yeah, he's a bleep, and after he bleeps, he be a bleep.
Yo, I love it in parts of it when you do hear it. He's always like part time, taking a little sheep, little beep, all the way up in the beep. But
And we'll be
Red's
back after
dying.
he beep his beep.
Red's dying, Steve. And I feel like whatever he is saying that's getting bleeped, there is a legit reaction from Red, or he's just good at acting like he's laughing really hard because
Yeah.
he's dying. They cut. Martin's like, "How's that for edge, Red?" And Red's like, "You funny as hell, Martin. You fired."
And you fired.
Yeah. What? Clearly, Martin wasn't expecting that, but he picks up a trash can and goes a little Spike Lee and is like, "Radio!" and throws that shit, but it doesn't do anything, Steve.
I like that shout out considering he was actually in that movie too.
Hell yeah. But he's fired, Steve. That's it. That's it, Steve. We do get credits. We get a bunch of bloopers that are hilarious. This guy, Red, whoever played Red McMaster, he was having a great time.
My own rig caught on fire.
I feel like this is one of the quintessential episodes. I remember this one a lot for whatever reason, and it's great. And it's kind of like his experience on SNL, where most of it was bleeped, but probably hilarious, you know?
Man, he actually called attention to that in the following episode when he's like on the search for another job because he says, I looked at every radio station, even WNBC. I guess they banned me.
It's like somebody banned me, Gina.
But Garrett Morris, he was unable to physically appear. They had to, maybe this is part of the reason why they had to do the video. I don't know if this was part of the storyline, but he was robbed and shot while walking to his car.
Damn.
Yeah, once in the arm and once in the chest. And this was actually, I think, his last episode as a castmate. He would show up in the Renum Spoons episode, but yeah, as a castmate, this is it.
Fuck whoever did that. Damn. Trying to shoot fucking Garrett Morris, a living legend.
Yeah.
That sucks. I never realized that. I guess that makes sense, but what a shitty reason he wasn't on it. That fucking blows.
People suck, man.